esteemed members of the AMYLESA team, the invited guests, and all the students from different universities. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I stand before you today as the Vice Chairperson of the Technical University of Kenya Muslim Students Association. My names are Ismael Kibaba, and it's an honor to address you on this occasion that is dedicated to the improvement plan of our Muslim institution and the Muslim community scorecard in this country or in our country, Kenya. Let us begin by examining the strength of our organization, MSATUK, the pillars upon which we have built our legacy. Our commitment, or the commitment of the MSATUK members to support and evolve in all activities organized by MSATUK team. This is a very great strength that has enabled us to push, to do a lot of activities. Our members are committed to each and activity that we organize as MSATUK. All our MSATUK members, whenever there's an activity, they all join their hands together and in support for these activities to happen. And I won't go without mentioning the unity and dedication we share to our cause. It has been instrumental in achieving our goal. Us as MSATUK and all the members of MSATUK, there is that unity, the sense of brotherhood amongst ourselves, which give us a strength. In case you have any program, we are not scared of heading or doing it. We know we have a vibrant team behind us, which is all the members of the MSATUK community. And then the diversity of talents within our associations. Our university, the Technical University of Kenya, it is a technical university whereby there's engineering students and even other courses. So we have a lot of people doing different courses, and with this diversity and people from different communities, when joined together, they come up with different ideas that push our association forward. Furthermore, I won't forget mentioning the strong network of our alumni and community supports around us. We have a database each and every year. When people graduate, we make sure that we have a database for those people that are graduating from the Technical University of Kenya, and we add them all together in our subgroup so that we can keep communication between the continuing students and the students that have graduated. So that this way there is a sense of opportunities. These alumni help our students to get attachments and other things. And in case we need financial support, our alumni team is always our first point of support. So it is such a great point that I cannot go without mentioning. Now let us not shy away from acknowledging our weaknesses. To grow and evolve, we gotta face these challenges head on. Our weaknesses are just highlighted. There is communication gaps. We have WhatsApp groups for each and every year. If year ones come this year, we create a specific year one group or WhatsApp group for year ones, year twos until the 5th years. And then we have a union group that unites all the Muslims together, but still there is communication gaps. If at all we are holding an event, we normally use these platforms to advertise this event, to inform our students that we're going to be doing ABC. But it's so unfortunate that still you find students who are in these WhatsApp groups, when you ask them, do you know about this and this that is happening on this day? They say, I haven't. I did not open my WhatsApp or the messages of the WhatsApp group. So we still have these challenges. People, we are giving them information, but they're not giving that more effort to try and know what is happening within our organization. And one other big weakness or gap, it is our reliance on limited funding sources, and this has caused or posed a financial challenges. Mainly, our financial support is within our students and alumni. We hardly go seek help from outside. If at all we are to seek help from outside, the matter is really intense, like it is out of our hands. Recently, we've been we've been wanting to improve our prayer area. It was previously a tent structure, and there was no privacy. The non-Muslims, our other students, if at all there is a party at our campus, they could use it for maybe relax, and the soldiers, the security around, those who are working night shift, they normally used our mosque because there is mats to go and relax. So we were facing a challenge of constructing a closable structure, and our main source for this, it was within our students. The budget that was allocated for this program back in 2021, at the start of 2021, was 200,000 shillings. And Alhamdulillah, we collected all this money from within us students. And as I speak, we have a closable structure now at our campus, though it hasn't gone or it is not perfected to where we were looking at. So our Muslim improvement plan, our improvement plans, it aims to bridge these gaps by fostering active or effective communication within our institution, as I've mentioned the communication gaps, and exploring new funding sources that can boost the implementation of our initiative. Despite relying on just one source, that is for within us, our students, that is our main source of income. If there is an activity, we collect amongst ourselves, but it is not enough. So our improvement plan is that maybe we can get other funding sources, and some of these have been outlined in our improvement plan, the ways of how we can come up with other sources of income. And then turning back our attention to the opportunities before us. We as the Technical University of Kenya, we are in a unique position to create lasting impact because of some opportunities that are before us. One of it is increasing awareness amongst Muslim students in our university. There is awareness within our university. And our members from MSATUK, they make sure if at all there is something happening within our campus, they are aware. If there is opportunities, let it be university politics, our members of MSATUK, they engage in these activities. And we even have representatives in the SATUK, the Students Association of the Technical University of Kenya leadership. We have members of our association being in the Congress for our university, and this, it helps to push our ideas to the administration and beyond. The collaboration with other institutions and organizations. This is also another opportunity that is before us as the Muslim Students Organization of the Technical University of Kenya. As I speak, we've tried to collaborate with some organization. Allow me, or come with me, and we dive into some of these organizations that we've worked together to make sure that we push our agenda in front or ahead. First, we have Education for Africa. Education for Africa is a mentorship program that focuses on mentoring university students. And they normally specify, currently they are dealing with agents. I'm happy to say that most of our members, they are part of the EFA program, the mentorship program for EFA, and they are benefiting a lot from this program. And even when we organize some activities at our campus, if at all we invite EFA, they are always willing to come and work with us. So this is some of the activities or opportunities that are ahead of us, and we hope that they will keep the spirit of working or cooperating with us in the MSATUK team. And the other organization that we've partnered with is African Education and Development Trust. At our campus, we have an evening students that study in the evening. Most of these students, they are beneficiaries of this program of ADT. They help students with study loans, and then they pay back slowly. And whenever, if at all we are if we are having an occasion at our university and we reach out to ADT, they normally pull up for the support. And the picture there was a representative from ADT who was at our campus. This day it was an orientation event at our campus. So we called them and they were able to talk to our students, telling them how they can benefit from ADT. So these are opportunities. We don't want to see our students, our members of the Technical University of Kenya Muslim Students Association drop out of campus because of issues with tuition, school fees there and there. We make sure that we collaborate with organizations that can help them out in case they are stranded. And then I wouldn't go without mentioning AMYLESA. The picture there, it is the MSATUK AMYLESA team that came together to see if at all it can create, that came up with the Muslim or our improvement plan, a way we can improve our organization. The same team came up with the Muslim community scorecard. How can we reach out to our Muslim brothers out there, checking on different avenues? So the AMYLESA team, it has also shown us different ways how we can impactfully reach out to the community, not just going for an orphanage or maybe going visiting some other places and that's all. You don't have statistical figures of how many students are in need and stuff like that. So all this, through AMYLESA, it has equipped us with this knowledge. And we view this as an opportunity, like us partnering with AMYLESA to make sure that we explore other avenues where we can help our students first and the Muslim community at large. And lastly, we have Hayrat Foundation. Hayrat Foundation is a Turkish organization that also offers mentorship programs, and with this organization, we've held enhancement or intellectual and spiritual enhancement programs at our campus, and literally it's ongoing, it's on session. Every Wednesday, they send someone to come and talk to our students. Every Wednesday this semester, we are partnering with them to make sure that there is awareness amongst the MSATUK students. And another opportunity that we're looking at, it is embracing technology for efficient operations and engagement. Recently, for me, when I joined the campus, the AMYLESA, our orientation was too much local. I mean, there was no good picture or there was no good data collection. But now currently we've embraced technology. Recently, when we were admitting the year ones, we created a Google form whereby we were trying to get all the data from these students that are joining. And we made sure that we know which high school they finished from. If at all they are not Kenyans, we know which country they come from and which course they are doing. All this information, we have it in our database for the year ones that just joined us this September. So we've embraced technology to make sure that we better ourselves, and it's an opportunity as well. We've also created a lot of other technological, we're reaching out to our members on other platforms as well. So it is an opportunity that cannot go without being mentioned. However, or despite having all these or seeing these opportunities, as we tread this path of progress, despite all these opportunities, as we tread this path of progress, we gotta remain vigilant about the threats that could come or that could hinder us along our journey. Some of these challenges and threats, they are external challenges. They are external challenges, and some of them are also challenges within our university that could hinder our progress as an association. There is economic uncertainties, then political dynamics and social issues. These things, they impact the university first. If at all there is an economic instability or things concerning with politics, it affects the university, and in return it also affects the Muslim community within that university. I was telling you about the construction of our mosque. Back 2021, we had budgeted it for 200,000 to finish everything, like do the finishing, buy the mats, and apply the paint. But as I speak, we managed to collect that 200,000, and a few weeks back, we proceeded and commenced with construction. And only to realize that the 200,000 pushed us just 60% to the completion. We were able to raise the walls, and we did walling and closure of the mosque. But with inside the mosque, it's still not painted. We don't have good praying mats to apply or to put in our mosque. This shows that we've been affected by the dynamic in economical changes. Currently, everything's up. Everything has gone high in Kenya. So the same way we had the budget for 2021, when we tried to apply it this year, it backfired on us. And as I speak, we're trying to find out if there is ways we can get more funds to accomplish the construction of our mosque. Before I dive into the conclusion, allow me to mention some of the milestones that would have been presented by our chair lady, but due to unavoidable circumstances, she was unable to be with us today. We as the MSATUK Association, we've established a prayer area. It was there, but we've improved it to an extent that it is now closable. We have privacy, and our materials within the mosque are at least safe from the intruders that could have maybe stolen them or otherwise. And then every Wednesday, as I mentioned, we have an intellectual and spiritual enhancement program with our brothers, Highlight Foundation. And this year, when we were admitting the new students, they are ones, we registered the highest number ever at the Technical University of Kenya for Muslims who were admitted. Not that the previous years, the Muslim students were not being admitted at all, but we used a more advanced way to make sure that we reach out to each and every student that was admitted to our university. And then we've also engaged in vibrant volunteer work, whereby we engage ourselves as an association with tree planting and community outreach. Sometimes the previous leadership, they used to organize mosque cleaning. Like they come together, they organize that today we're gonna go maybe to a mosque in South Sea and clean. So all this, we are trying to engage with the community, to reach out to the community. And then there is orphanage visits as well. We always visit orphanages and help out in places where we can give help. But now with the AMYLESA team, I think we've come up with an improved strategy that can help out or can help us to reach out to these orphanages. We get, we do our research prior to going to these orphanages so that we know what are the things that are most in need for these orphans. Well, how can we help? How can we do an impactful visit, not just a normal visit? And lastly, there is a presence of MSATUK members in the SATUK leadership. SATUK is the leadership of the overall university for the association. As I speak, the current vice president of the SATUK, she's our member. She's our member. And with her being in such a high position in the university, if at all we need any help in terms of administration, we normally liaise with her and see how we can push our agenda to the top. And some of the support needed, a lot has been highlighted. I'll just mention a few to be brief. I think we will need more sponsorship and partnership with other organizations. When we come up with activities like the Muslim scorecards that we're planning to do, I think we will be in need of partnering with other Muslim organizations to make sure that we make these things a success. And if at all we are organizing any event at our campus, we will need also sponsors to come in case our funds or the funds that we collect from the students are not enough. So after diving into a few words that, or a few remarks that were supposed to be made by our chairlady, our MSATUK improvement plan, it presents a significant step in our commitment to leveraging our strength, addressing our weaknesses, seizing opportunities, and mitigating threats. All these have been dealt with our improvement plan that was submitted to the AMYLESA team. And together, we will ensure that MSATUK remains at the forefront of progress and serves as a catalyst for positive changes in our organization and the broader Muslim community. As MSATUK, we don't just want to impact the students at SATUK, but we want to reach out there to the outside community, the Muslims even outside Nairobi. We want to reach out to them and have an impactful maybe sessions and help with all these Muslims. So here I rest my case and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.